What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Look at that. It says DE Danielle on the screen. Got Toby McSlave and one other person with me. Doing some randoms, and there she is right there, as a matter of fact. Interesting. So, yeah, just doing some random runs. Picked up this mobile defense alert that was going on, and let's just show you who's here. So it's me, Danielle, Extreme Samurai, and Toby McSlayer, okay, and it's awesome. In case you ever wonder, I know most people know me that have followed me, that from time to time I do run those alerts, and I like to run them as, you know, general public alerts a lot of times, just to meet new people sometimes and whatnot. But it's interesting that I managed to get in with Danielle, which is awesome. It was even awesome. It was more honor to have been recognized in the middle of it. Yeah, we're just having some fun. I'm ranking up Nekros, okay, and I'm finishing up my Rakta Cernos. Okay, we'll have that set up coming up soon. I promise you on that one. And I'm playing around with the new blades and the Spira, or whatever they are. They're alright. It's going to take a little bit of work to get them to where I'm happy with them. I'm just trying to find some time. And I know most of you guys have started seeing some of the Rainbow Six stuff on. You know, I'm in the beta access, along with a couple of the clan guys. We've only got a few days to play the beta, so I've been putting a lot of time in it. Getting a lot of video footage, gathering my thoughts and stuff on it. So, you know, and a wild Dan appears. Yes, that would be me. So, if you want to find out, you're going to see some more gameplay on that. And then, once everything is done and over with, I will bring out my final thoughts and impressions on the whole beta, where it stands and such, in that, and what I think about whether, you know, it's worth buying up front and all any of that stuff. But back to Warframe. I've still been spending time in Warframe. I can never get away from Warframe. How can you get away from this game? I mean, there is nothing that is like this game out there, you know? But it is difficult, too, transitioning from... Wait, I just gave myself an arrow in the... Oh, okay. Transitioning from this game and the mechanics and how it plays and the style and going back into, like, a traditional shooter. Boy, is it different. But yeah, I mean, looking forward to some of the big update, 17.5 coming out, the new Prime stuff coming out. I don't want to know anything about the Prime stuff coming out. I mean, I've heard people are telling me rumors and this and that. I just don't want to know. Honestly, I'll be happy to see it when it comes in another week, because I think Tuesday or Wednesday is the end of Ash Prime access. And my thing would be, if you haven't picked up the accessories pack, which is the one thing that I always get. You know, I love to support developers when they put solid products out, and the one thing I always done with the Prime Access, for me personally, is I've always pretty much bought the accessories pack. Really, the accessories like, you know, the Sandanas and the armor and stuff like that have actually always played second part to me, because I've always wanted to get the boosters. With my limited time, the boosters significantly helped me out. Now, in that particular spot right there, we noticed that the enemies didn't even spawn, so that's kind of a bug report, which is a good thing she was here for that. But yes, I'm back on Nekros, because I had told you guys a couple weeks ago that I was going to play Nekros next in terms of my setups. And I was going to really kind of showcase Saren, but now they're doing a full rework on her. I don't want to put something out, and then with changes coming, it'd be all wrong, because it becomes a little more confusing on the channel when somebody goes and looks at the wrong video, and then they start asking, wait, what's this, what's that, why is that? That doesn't do that anymore, that type of stuff. So wait a little bit longer on Saren and see where she progresses for those changes. Yeah, in terms of Prime Access stuff, I've always gotten the stuff for the bonuses, you know, the affinity boosters. And I mean, it helps me out so much with my limited amount of time that I get to play with everybody, especially now at my work the way it is. So it helps me to get things leveled up a little bit quicker. Also money, but even on my regular account now, my alternate account doesn't, and I enjoy getting my time in there on that one, and playing it, you know, as it is, and making sure I can compare the differences in terms of, is it feasible, you know, as a straight up, you know, free player. And it is, and I think it always will be. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here doing randoms, leveling, enjoying myself, relaxing a bit. You know, breaking from Rainbow Six, which I really am enjoying a lot of that game. The longevity of it yet, we're not sure, you know, where it stands. Like I said, I'll follow up towards the end after the beta session closes with my final thoughts on where it is, because they're having us test a lot of the different things. But so my Rakta, yes, Cernos, beautiful weapon. I mean, I love the regular Cernos. I think you guys knew that because I put a lot of format in there. And this one, I actually don't need to put a lot of format in because it does have a couple format slots already. And I think it does, if I remember correctly. I'm not even looking at it right now, so I can't tell. Woo, fly! But you know, it's a great weapon, especially just the way it is. So I'll definitely have a full video for you on it. Very versatile because you can do so much with it that it'll fit almost any play style. Now, as well as I don't really like to compare, you know, weapon to weapon. I'm not that type of person. I prefer to take a weapon at its value as it is and see what the strengths and the weaknesses of that particular weapon are, and where it fits. I think it's a great, solid upgrade to the regular Cernos. That I can tell you. Okay. I wouldn't even say it's a side grade. I'd say it's more like an upgrade to me, in my personal opinion. It feels like a solid upgrade the way they did this one. And it's kind of deserved with the red veil being the way it is. And I've also got my heck done. My Vacor heck is set up and ready. I just haven't put the stuff together. That thing is just a hell beast. And of course my sheave. We all know. I can't get rid of the sheave. Oh my god, I love this thing. Every time I try to put it down and pick up a different weapon as of late, I just have to go and pick up the sheave again. I don't know what it is. It's just where I'm at right now, I think. You know, I'll change. I'm sure in another month or so I'll be like, okay, I want to go ahead and run, you know, the bows again. Or, I mean, sorry, not the bows, the pole arms or something like that, you know, and then I'll have that favorite again. So, I mean, that changes, and that's what's great. We got such a variety. And I'm hoping that with some of these mod changes, I don't want to touch base too much on mod changes because we just don't know yet what's coming. Until it actually happens, we just don't know. So speculating and being pissed off and mad at the world makes no sense at all. Because in the end, it is just a game. And they are trying to make it so it's a little more balanced. And some things are going to change. Like it, don't like it. But if we adjust to it, and we voice our opinions properly about it, then, you know, we'll be able to continually have a great, solid game as it is. So, and yeah, now that was definitely fun there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was awesome to be able to run with Danielle and these other guys. I was just glad I had my fraps up to be able to record it. And I got some other thoughts and stuff on things like Chinese Warframe a little bit more. We have to talk more about that because it's becoming an issue. And I'm going to share my thoughts in a future video on why I find it a problem from the player base. That we're causing it to be such a problem. That it doesn't need to be. Anyway, if you guys have comments or questions, please do feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching as always. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, which may actually be the Rakta Cernos build, considering it just reached 30. Till next time, thanks for watching. See you soon.